Hello, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch, we are live. By the time you see this, we won't be, man, so just leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK and all around the world. Because we going to Australia right now, once again. Don't forget, we do got the Patreon. We post 5 days a week. We got merch. And all of that is in the description below, man. But this is Spanian. This is the hood tour connoisseur of the rest of the world. People do it local and in the States and in their area, but he going around the world with it. But right now, I'm only interested in Australia. The infamous this word towers and walk through Sydney's high-density housing estate. Alright. Talk to me.
Going crazy.
Oh, is that a bullet hole? Oh, okay. I thought that was a bullet hole. I didn't know what was going on. Okay.
Going crazy. Yeah. This particular project houses the most amount of people. Sleeping bag on the floor.
Boy, looking real like... Oh, no, I don't want to see any previews.
My youth and...
Here's one thing you need to do.
Dang, I'm talking immediate commercial is you doing your things, man.
All right, here we are in the middle of Sydney City. I'm at Central Station. As you can see, behind me is the start of the city. I've got a new idea. We're walking around the hoods of the world. You know me, coming from where I came from. I come from the hood, I come from these areas, I come from housing estates. I grew up in prison. I'm really interested, and something I want to do is, as I'm traveling the world doing my food show, I thought it would be a great idea if I walk around the hoods of the world, cities around.
Is this, wait, how long has he been doing this? Is this like the first time? Oldest. 5 years ago. Okay. 2 years ago. 1 year ago. Then he got into podcasting, eating. He did a lot of eating videos. They were popular too. Street food in Vietnam, Sydney's best. 3 months ago. Oh, this was the first video he decided to go to the hoods. Alright.
Going crazy. Hey.
My bad. You know, I like to see the history of what I'm watching and things of that nature.
We're walking around the hoods of the world. As I come from housing estates, I grew up in prison. I'm really interested, and something I want to do is, as I'm traveling the world doing my food show, I thought it would be a great idea if I walk around the hoods of the world, cities around the world, from...
And we all know how that's going for you. This is an amazing idea.
Portugal to Australia, wherever we go, to show a different side to things that you hear about. And sometimes we don't hear about these things. Different stories, different ways of living.
All right, I got it.
The popular spreads through, part of it. It's where all the housing is, all the flats are up here. So we'll just do a walkthrough. We meet people along the way. We'll have a yarn with them, get a feed, see what it's about, lad. This part that we're in here now, Surrey Hills, is actually trendy. It's actually a rich area. And
I'm not about to say, this looks super nice right here.
then it just goes bang, ghetto. All right, it's just up ahead of us on the right is the start of what spreads over, like I said, 3 different suburbs, high density housing. This is actually the only part of Sydney that has project-built housing estates. So whilst there's a lot of different housing commission areas, housing estates in Sydney, they're all out in the suburbs. So they're all pretty much made up as suburban areas. What you'd see as suburban areas, just houses and spread apart, maybe townhouses at the most. But here it's very different, as you'll see.
Okay. See, now this is the video I should have started with, because I'm getting a proper you know what I'm saying, proper introduction to everything of how Sydney is laid out.
So this street is called Chalmers Street. This is the beginning of it, and this ends. What you see when I turn here, what you see there, and the towers around this that we're about to walk through.
Man, yeah, it look like real Brooklyn stuff, real New Yorky.
This goes for three suburbs straight.
That thing is tall. Kind of look like O Block. This kind of look like.
And a lot of boys that lived in all of these. There specifically, that top window, my best mate lived in there for like 8 years.
The legal cannabis industry has surpassed.
It looked like O Block, but like nicer. I can't really speak on the niceness of O Block. Not from there, don't go there. But you know what I'm saying?
$36 billion to grow.
But like from the outside, it looked like them, but like more like nature. More greenery.
This project that we're going in here, this is called the Northcott project. So all the projects in here have names, not all of them, most of them. Suss out behind here, what's going on?
That's where they like hang up clothes.
In there is like dryers and washing machines. I don't know if you can see, but they're like secured now. Behind every one of these is like that, like a little backyard, clotheslines, and this big building that you see up in the background is the main block, the main Northcott project of this estate.
I don't know where he just walked through, but it looked like it looked like, I'm telling you, it was real similar to O Block. If you go look, it's really called, okay, O Block is, the real name is Parkway Gardens. If you go look at it, it looked the same. Kind of.
Yeah, I don't think you can access.
I don't know, man. When I was growing up, man, so I'm from the north side of Chicago, so we have family in like Caprini Green and things of that nature. Not gonna lie, it was fun. The hood, the projects, it was all great time as a child. But once you start getting to that age where you start realizing stuff and you start being a part of the block, it start hitting different.
And then it's all again another whole big block of it. You thought that side was it. That was half of it.
And you know what's crazy? Like, most of Caprini Green is gone. It's all like gentrified. And it's nice. It's a little Target over there. There's some open field that hasn't been, you know, repurposed yet. But there's still a lot of buildings that are still there. It's a couple of them. And you go over there and you like, oh, it's all nice over here now. But then you hit a certain corner here and then a certain corner there. And you like, hold on now. Wait a minute. Let me put my hand on my blick because it's still like that. I don't know if y'all familiar with Candyman, but they shot the new one over there. Those buildings they're still there. People still live in them.
This is the front side of it. I'm genuinely excited to do this all around the world. You know, some places will be safer than others. I wouldn't call this an overly dangerous place. I wouldn't call it a safe place either, but I'm from here, so I'm comfortable here. But I can imagine when I'm getting around like Naples or Brazil or those flats in Paris that I'm not gonna be walking around with such a smile, and I'll probably be like, hi. I definitely won't be taking a bag with me.
Yeah, but this your hood, so you straight. Like, people be like, oh yeah, can we go? No, I can't protect you, not even in my area, so no. You're not gonna put that on me. You go by yourself.
All right, someone's coming out now. The security, if someone coming out, there they are. I'm gonna hide the camera while I go in, all right?
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Hey, don't. I just seen a bunch of people I knew as I came through. Thank you. You let me through. You let me through, you didn't care. Hey, don't mate. Oh yeah, don't.
Typical elevator. probably smells like piss. Maybe not, because I feel like he would have mentioned it.
You know, one thing about this particular project, as you're going to see in a second, this particular project being the one that is not the highest, but the closest to the city, that was near Surrey Hills, near Central, has the best views that you will ever see in a housing commission estate. This is not pointing the city, this is pointing towards Redfern and Waterloo.
That is a nice view, man. Most project buildings do have nice views, but looking at them views and being stuck where you are, it's a little bit depressing.
I'm trying to work out how I... Oh, there we go. Bro, don't lock me in now, what the fuck? Alright, you settle down. I'm not getting locked in here. What is this?
Another thing about Spanian, man, he had a dream, he had something in his head, and he executed. A lot of us be having stuff in our head, ideas that we just never execute. And then we see somebody else that had that same idea as us, and they've executed, and boom, it took off. But people, y'all better start executing.
Ah. Alright, what is in here? Oh, okay. Here we go. There we go. There we go.
It's time to upgrade.
Not gonna lie. This project building looks like pretty clean.
Look at that.
The upkeep here is amazing.
Look at the views.
Though so far.
That's the views they got from these buildings here. Alright, listen, I'm a bit scared of heights, so relax, alright? Alright, this is the view over here. Flats all the way down that way. You can imagine when these were built, how excited everyone would have been to live in here. And time went past, and like in this city area, this is close to as bad as it gets, like in terms of living flats. I would say the area down there is definitely worse. But these flats are dirty. Level 14?
They don't look
I only
that
seen
bad.
12, so I pressed 11. Right, this one opened up.
He said they don't look that bad. And
These are sketchy, bro. They're so sketchy. Oh, bro. The smell too. You know what? It's
okay, so it do stink.
not that bad now. There's been times where it's just smelled. It is just what you thought. Piss.
Yeah.
Body odor. It actually smells decent right now.
I remember I went to Brooklyn and I went to Brooklyn and I went to Queens and I got some Dominican friends out there and I went to some of their projects. It's terrible. But it was still better than Chicago because you could still do stuff in Brooklyn that you couldn't do in Chicago. Like in Brooklyn, you can walk down the street and you can still see people sitting on their porches, listening to music, kids playing double dutch, playing out. That's not a thing in Chicago. I haven't seen it in a long time. But in Brooklyn, you can still do that.
Gotta get buzzed out even.
It's still spooky out there, but yeah.
I said alright.
What was that?
Out even.
What's that? Okay, that's okay. I thought that was an Australian rat or something. I don't know what that. Technically, it is.
I said alright. Hey, I can see one of the boys there in front of me. Hey, doing a little vlog, lad. Just getting around with a GoPro. It's one of the boys. Doing. Uzi, he's a rapper. How you doing? Doing, my brother. What are you doing? Just getting a drink?
Just got a drink, bro. One of the boys.
Yeah. And floating around, doing a little hood tour, a little walk around.
Yeah, Surrey's, eh?
Yes, we're starting in Surrey's.
Yeah.
We're going to...
I didn't even realize that he was on a GoPro until he said it. It's a good GoPro. Huh?
Down through Redfern and Waterloo.
Yeah, nice.
To spin him out. Tell him what's it like around here, bro.
Bro, around here, a lot of drug addiction.
Yeah.
A lot of crime.
A lot of crime.
A lot of kids growing up in disadvantaged
Yeah.
households and that. So yeah, a lot of crime, generational crime.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, it is what it is.
Yeah, but have a look at it,
I
eh?
feel like that's important. Generational crime. It's not brand new crime. This is generational. It's passed down.
I went up the top. I'm scared of heights. So I sort of went near the edge. I was going like that. I was going, look at the view, holding the stick at the edge.
Someone's yelling out.
Someone's yelling out. Were they? Up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Security here now. There never used to be no security.
Yeah, I know. But he just let me in.
Did he?
I didn't think I was going to get through. And plus I tried to hide the camera, but I just, you know how you got to sign in?
Yeah.
He just goes buzz through. But you actually got to get buzzed out. Not only in, but out. Yeah, because there's no handle. I went up, I'm like, so I had to knock on the window, can I get out? And he's like, all right, sweet.
That's what happened anyway.
What have you been doing anyway? Any new music coming out?
Yeah, I'm going to release in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
That'll be about the time that this comes out.
Yeah, so when this comes out, I'll have a new video out.
What's your YouTube?
YC Uzi. YC space AWZY.
YC 2 letters, space AWZY.
Instagram, Trendsetter Chino. TRNDSETAR.
Right at the bottom. Sick comer, bro.
Not gonna lie, that's W Mans because this got 1.7 million views.
Brother.
Later, I'm off, bro. We're discovering. Yeah, he's another rapper. I started out rapping. He's another rapper from around here. Yeah, just bumping into lads on the way. This is the central between all the Surrey Hills estate.
It's crazy because he had a fairly established channel already, but then he started doing this. And this seems like it's cool to travel the world and eat, but but like this seems like more of his thing. It seems like a more of his thing type of situation. It hit different.
It's their one and only shop. Have a go at it. Hey, that's his Audi. We'll go in here and. Where's the drinks, boss?
So Acorns is a...
It wouldn't be a typical hood store if it was half empty. If it wasn't half empty, I mean.
Thank you. Thank you, boss.
What drink you get?
Listen to him, still gonna see that shop. So this set of housing here across the road is called the Pottery. We all refer to it as the Pottery. Yeah.
Ooh, this is housing estate after housing estate after housing estate. Like, they put everybody that with low income in the same area for miles.
That goes further down there, goes in around. There's another maybe 2 blocks of what was behind us, up, down there and up to the left, but it's pretty much the same as what we just walked through. So now, when we go down this street here, we are leaving the Surrey Hills Estates, crossing the road into Redfern. One whole side of Redfern, which was the worst side and which was the most notorious suburb in the country, where the block was, has already been demolished and has like
that's like a lot. That's a story of Chicago. Like, there's a lot of project builders that are gone in Chicago.
long ago,
there's a lot still there, but there's a lot that are gone.
Non-existent. There's all brand new apartments and shops, and I wouldn't be lying if I told you that was the closest thing that Australian cities ever probably had. Yeah, you're flying. That any Australian city has had to a third world country, but it doesn't exist anymore. But this whole other eastern side of Redfern exists very much so, and that's where most of the housing was anyway.
So like in Chicago, or I don't know if this is in America period, but in Chicago at least, like even if you demolish a building that's on like a Section 8 building, like a housing building, it gotta be Section 8 though. Section 8 is like low income. You get like a voucher from the government to go live there, and it's a lower cost. The land that it's built on is also Section 8. So even if you tear down a project building that was Section 8, you got when you build, whatever you build on there, it has to be housing. It's still going to be Section 8. But it's up to you to know that it's Section 8. They're not going to tell you, like, this building is Section 8. Like, my sister, that's what I call her, my sister, her and her boyfriend used to live in the West Loop in Chicago. But it was, you know, gentrified. The West Loop, if you know anything about Chicago, you will still get robbed at gunpoint. And they steal your car over there in the West Loop. They lived in a building, high rise, Section 8. Nice. But, you know.
Just wasn't the worst part.
They didn't tell you it was Section 8. She just knew. She did her research.
This is the main road that divides Surrey Hills from Redfern, Cleveland Street. See right down there? Here, there's a Lebanese restaurant here, and it's been here since the beginning of time. Actually, Sydney's first Lebanese community was Redfern. It was a Christian Lebanese community, and they've been here for a long time. And they built a lot of Arabic stores around here. And these have been standing for a long time, but this one place in particular, Fatima's, all the boys have been going here to get lamb wraps right since, like, I can remember. It's a mad place. We'll go in here and suss it.
Oh, they own the store and...
Hey, brother, how are you? Hey, good. Can I get a lamb wrap, please? Yeah, thank you.
I ain't gonna lie, that look good, boy. The young lady that I'm affiliated with now, she's Arabic, or she's Palestinian. So Arabic Palestinian, and her mom be cooking this stuff. And I be over there eating.
Did you know you could be entitled to a 5?
I don't care. Your suit is too big, so I don't believe you, sir. Get off the screen.
It's a wall of, like, a mixture between locals and famous people that have come here before. And oh, full photos on the walls, old school photos.
They should put you on there, right?
Anthony Mundane when he was like 20 years old. Old Bulldogs players. Hummus, tabbouleh, chili garlic, purple pickle. Yeah, these wraps, I'm telling ya. Wow. These wraps, wow. A lot of the places too, you know why I'm happy that we're starting here in Sydney's housing estates, where I grew up, is because more than 80% of the housing that in the estates that we walk past are already due for demolition. They got a set date, maybe a year or two in the future. There's signs protesting it as we walk. I'll try and figure out when, but
that don't matter. You can protest all you want, but once the government decides that they want gentrification, oh, it's coming.
It's all getting knocked down. The government has said that it's not suitable to have people in housing commission in inner city areas. They need to be far out in the suburbs, on the outskirts of the city, in the cheap areas. To cut a long story short, that's what's happening. They have different ways of explaining it, but that's what's happening. It's happened in different parts of the inner city, other housing estates that we're not walking through today. Like I said, Surrey Hills, Redfern and Waterloo is the major ones. There are smaller ones like Millers Point's already disappeared. The one I call most home, Woolloomooloo, still exists. It's on the other side of the city. And Glebe, which still exists, but that's on the other side of the city again. Woolloomooloo's on the east, Glebe is on the west. We are in the south, so we're in South Sydney area.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. If there's a place where there's too much money to be made and there's a project, it's gone. Say sayonara. But like I said, some of the land in Chicago, at least, is still Section 8. Like the remaining towers that are in these high money areas, they're Section 8 buildings still. So they just left them. But
the football team, the
presence.
Rabbitohs, Millers Point was like in the north or the inner city near Circular Quay. But yeah,
like Russian Division in Chicago. There's a lot of money down there. It's a lot of old people that, you know, bring business to the city. But like, it's a project building right there because that plot of land that it's on is Section 8. But the police is there heavy. They're strong.
We won't see those in this episode, but it's already started to happen. It happened at Miller's Point, like I said, and is happening soon. It won't be long, 10 years or something, and there will be no placement. The city is just going to be for rich people. It almost is already. It almost is. See these houses across the road? These aren't housing commission. So on this whole street, you have private housing. Between the estates here, you have private housing, and I can guarantee you that one of those houses across. Hey, doing bro. One of those houses across the road is worth a minimum of $2.5 million. Minimum.
Dang.
Like one with no renos, not redone inside, you know. So already the contrast between the people in the housing and the people next door in the private is literally poor people to multi-millionaires. Yeah. So unfortunately, when that happens, the clearing of all of these housings, it will just be the rich of the rich living anywhere near here and overseas investors. Oh, I'm sweating on one of these wraps, I'm telling ya. Yum, I'm so excited. That's homemade chili sauce, eh, boss? Yes. Beautiful. They got mad homemade chili sauce, maddest. $13. Yum.
$13? God damn. Wait a minute now. That's a little bit expensive, eh?
Forgive me, I'm hungry. I know I'm interrupting the hood tour. Come on. It's up this street. We are now in Redfern. Let me stop and eat this, please. I'm hungry. Stop for a quick hood eat. It's that fun. This is where it all starts again. This street, multiple streets to the right and multiple streets to the left. But I'm just gonna walk down the middle of this one. Not gonna go every straight there. Streets to the left.
This is like a New Orleans home right here. To his left, all right. It's like a New Orleans type home.
Left, but I'm just gonna walk down the middle of this one. Not gonna go every straight there. Relax, like we're doing Google Maps. Filming Google Maps. Hey, go on, bro. Go on. Suss out how these flats are. He's kicking on a little sun chair, this fella behind us. Plenty of the boys lived in all here. Most of the boys, actually. Only a few of my mates lived.
Kind of look like Garfield Park in Chicago, just on the west side.
Up in that Surrey Hills section, to be honest with you. Most of the boys from the flats we're going to see now on. These are the windows I was jumping in and out of as a kid, teenager.
What's up? I have a screen right here, by the way, if y'all wondering why I'm looking this way.
Far out, dark as, eh? That's what each one of these blocks is like inside, huh? Blocks like this. Each block with dozens of those little blocks in them. And multiple, there's another whole block with dozens of them, multiple. There's at least 4 to 6 of those big blocks that each have those little blocks. Any person not being a resident or guest of a resident found upon these premises will be prosecuted. Well. Onto another street.
You know what's crazy, man? Like these situations where people live like this, these are some of the only situations where neighbors don't touch each other's stuff. Like, you can leave stuff like hanging up on the road and they won't touch it because it's obviously honor your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? That's your neighbor. But like anywhere else, I be seeing people be hating on their neighbors. Like in the rich neighborhoods, they be wilding against their neighbors and then creating tension and stuff. But no, not here.
With them,
Not all the time.
Moorhead Street. The last street was Walker Street. Another
Appreciate you.
massive. That's a single
Tighter.
bigger one though. Not like smaller individuals like those other ones. Oh, there is some smaller ones with them. And down the back there. We're coming up here to a shop that people call Poets Corner. To be honest, I don't know why. I have no idea why after 25 years. But this shop here, Poets Corner shop, is right central in the middle and is the only shop right in the middle of Redfern's estates. So what we're walking through here is what is left of Redfern's estates. Now these buildings are getting massive.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, I ended up.
That's definitely a tall one. Probably called Poets Corner because they used to come out there during the 80s or 70s and, you know, spit free form poetry or something. Oh man. I'm not gonna, this looks eerily similar to Chicago. That upper view, this view right here. I missed it. That view, you seen it.
So as you can see, whoa, see that rat. As you can see, there are 3 massive buildings. We call these the Three Sisters. And this one across the road, which is way wider but shorter, I think it's called Gilmore Flats. Have a go at the shop here, but the only shop in the middle of Redfern's projects.
Is it open?
Oh, sorry, there's a doctor. Hey, good brother, how are you? Yeah, good brother, good. Waiting for the doctor, bro.
Y'all call it a chemist too, huh? We do not call it that. That's a hard name, though. Yeah, where you going? The chemist? That's lit.
Corner, bro.
Whole time it's just a story.
From around here?
Yeah, Waterloo.
Waterloo? What's your name, brother?
My name's Ben.
Ben. Where you from around here? Redfern, Waterloo?
Yeah, originally from like Gladesville area, but yeah, Waterloo now.
You ended up down here?
Yeah, down here.
How'd you end up down here, my bro?
Tribulations.
Trials and tribulations.
How life goes.
It's only trials and tribulations that you end up around here, eh?
Yeah, that's it.
Where you staying now around
That's
Waterloo?
good, like, yeah, down Daniel Solander there.
Yeah. How you find it around here?
Yeah, no, it's good. Like, I said to my missus, like, it's one of the only places, like, in Sydney that I've been to where everyone knows each other, everyone still says hi to each other. Yeah. Like, you're walking down the
See what I'm saying? Remember what I just said? I said, like, neighbors here are friendly and they don't, like, mess with each other's stuff. Like, that's a hood thing.
street.
Like a strong community.
Yeah, like I didn't even know my old neighbours living in Gladesville, but I know everyone from around here. So.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah.
That's a very good point, actually. You're very right about that. Since I've lived in areas that are outside it, when you're in this area, you know every, like, who's that? You know, oh, that's ladies. Look, now you say, Dawn, bar, Dawn. Yeah, actually, that's a very good point, bro. Is that
lower socioeconomic society, like communities, you find that a lot more. The people are a lot more down to earth and that. But like I think it's a positive about this community.
Yeah, it is, eh? And what's drugs still f***ing bad around here?
Yeah, it is what it is. Like anywhere you go, like you said, you've gone all around the world. Like you'll go into any community anywhere in the world and you'll find drugs.
Yep, that's right.
There's going to be that, like the war on drugs, it's a joke, like the way they do it. Like Portugal, you said you're going to Portugal, they actually do it good over there.
Drugs are legalised there.
Yeah, fucking
yeah.
like they found
I'm interested to see that.
Yeah, they found the crime rate over there.
That's where it's legal. Portugal. Yeah. Booger sugar and all type of stuff is legal over there.
Dropped significantly once they changed that law. So
yeah, wow. Yeah, mad, bro. All right, my bro.
Happy days.
Later.
Good to speak to you.
Good to speak to you. How are the police around here, bro? I forgot to ask you that. Still dogs. Still dogs? Still dogs. Very good point he made. So he come from what used to be, what is a very good area. He's from a very good area of Sydney, Gladesville. And not to be judgmental, I'm sure he won't be upset, but obviously I can tell, like, I'm from the hood. I done 13 years in jail, I know, right? Like, my judgment is good. So obviously he's become a drug addict and He's ended up around the people of this area and then moved in because he thought life was fit here. And that's the story about so many people here. Like, so many of these flats are full of people. It's not that they grew up in Redfern, although I know people that have lived in
Straight clocked them as a nitty. That's tough.
these flats for 25 years plus. But it's not that they grew up in Redfern. It's that, like, this is where you end up before you fix your life up. And there's a lot of services around here for such things, you know? Oh, I should have tried to get in one of those buildings. Same story though, security guards at the bottom. I always found those buildings though very hard to get into. What the process is, you have to know someone's name and what unit they live in, and you write the paper and you check in as a visitor of them and they let you through. And so if you don't know anyone's name or unit and they check it, you can't get through. But that other place in Surrey's Northcote, he didn't care, that fella.
Shit, you gonna get bro fired. You gotta stop mentioning him. I noticed about like Australia and the UK, there's a lot of compact cars. There's no really big body cars out here that I've seen, at least, yet. There probably is, but it's few and far in between. Okay, I seen a pickup truck.
Press button to contact security guard. He's coming out. Look, I'm gonna go in because someone's coming out. Hey, brother. He's not gonna let me through. Oh yeah. Doing, brother. Look, he's gonna tell me not to film. Watch. Hey? Yeah, I'm visiting. Billy Olsen. Not allowed to film? Yeah, 100%. I'll turn it off right now, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You just said a random name. Yeah, brother. Billy Olsen.
Told y'all.
Why he not watching you on the cameras? Walk through there with the...
Watch him come out. Oh, I'm gonna get the elevator's already here. Too late for that. Too late. He would have came.
It's a nice elevator.
Yeah, he would have checked the lifts are a lot nicer in this one. So you just make up a name. I think that's what you do. You just make up a name. What did I say? I'm visiting Bill on the...
You just gotta say it with confidence. As long as you're saying it with confidence, they're gonna let you go.
9th floor. There's not even 9 floors. It only goes to 8. Look. I said that.
Why is the elevator like this? G147? Where's 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8?
It's the 8. Look.
Oh, you gotta get off and walk or something?
I said the 9th, that's a good throw off. Just say someone in a floor that doesn't exist.
So the elevator only goes to certain floors, then you gotta walk?
Hey, don't kill me. Hey, don't mind me. Come on. I wonder if there's another way out, or if they've sealed all the fire exits. You know, I reckon they have. No, they wouldn't have been able to.
No, that's a code violation.
That's illegal, right? To seal the fire exits. I just know what they're like around here. They'll try and siphon everyone through.
One way in, one way out. That's how they normally do.
The security checkpoint. I was actually shocked about when in Surrey Hills, you need security to check you to get out. That's actually shocked me. See, boss?
Still recording.
How do you get out now, bruh? Oh. If I keep continuing this way in front of me, we're leaving Redfern.
What's that in the background? What's the sounds?
Continuing this way in front of me, we're leaving.
Y'all got chimpanzees in the hood or something? Like, what's going on? See, this is what I be talking about. This Australia for you.
Redfern, and we're entering. There's one main road, which is Elizabeth Street. When you cross that, you're now in Waterloo. I shot a music video right there. Manhoff. Whoa.
What is that? It sounds like Planet of the Apes out here. Let's go.
Those birds are loud as, they're going off. Fight, 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 fight. That's what Melvin Manhoff, the music video right there. Straight across the road is Redfern Oval, South Sydney Rugby League team. Forgive me, I'm not a sporting man, right? South Sydney Rugby League teams are training ground. And as you can see off in the distance is the towers of Waterloo over the people playing. We're heading down that way. We'll go down this way and go around through the houses. It's actually quite a
like this man that walked like 10 miles just in this video.
Nice park and field and grandstand. It's only new. Didn't exist when I was getting around here in my silly days, but yeah, I remember when they built this. It's really good, really good. Doon. Number one fan, Nad? That's right. Mad, brother. We are now in Waterloo.
Australian got like palm tree type situation?
Blue. These Waterloo shops ahead of us.
I seen something rainbowy. Shout out to the community if that's the case.
This street here was more my childhood than any street that we're gonna walk through. Our best mate lived on this street. His name's Trung. He's in jail now. Been in jail for like 20 years straight. No, he's out sometimes. He lived just up there behind us, across the road. All of these are housing. In Waterloo's a good mixture between.
What side of the car is y'all steering wheel on? Curious.
Actual houses and units.
Right side.
Whereas before it's all just units, you know? He lived in one of these, but up the street there. Mad houses, they're good houses. Oi, go on Adelaide. Doing a little walk around, brah. You're gonna be on camera? Oh, good. I'm doing a walk and talk.
That's alright, we're still
Marky, what are you doing?
Nah, nothing, bro. Just, just finishing work, just coming back to the area and just, kick back and relax and recharge my batteries. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sick, cuz. Yeah, I'm just doing a walkthrough. I'm from Surrey's, Redfern, Waterloo around.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Make a little vlog, show them around the hood, and this is something I'm going to do around the world, and I thought I'll start right here in our own neighbourhood.
Why not, bro? Why not? This is where you get it all, the content going.
Yeah. Loving it around here, boss?
Bro, this is my area, bro.
Yeah.
I could have moved out in different areas, but this is my home, bro. Just straight out. This is where I feel comfortable, and I feel like I've been judged.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I can walk around and do my thing here without, you know, looking about what other cunts are looking at me. What's he doing around this area?
Yeah.
That's just where I feel,
This is where you feel most comfortable.
100%.
You reckon it's got better around here since time's going on?
No offense, but he looked like what's dude from the Addams Family? Kind of look like it.
Bruh, it's cleaned up a lot for the better.
Yeah.
You know, the riff-raffs is out, but there's still a few old heads are still here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's for the better.
That's what I was telling them, it's a lot better now.
Yeah, you go up Redfern Street, there's all these cafes, and then I'm like, hey, I'm not even taking Dubai yet.
Hippies up there, right?
Yeah, but I still get hood, bruh.
Alright, my bruh.
Later.
So we're coming up here to Waterloo shops. Just thought we'll suss the shops out, what they're like now. Back in the days, these were like jails. Little jails with little holes that you'd like. Nah, they're alright now. Like he said, it's better. It's like 70% cleaned up, 80%.
Oh, y'all got right hand side.
Doing. Hey, doing. Dude, what do? Hey, boss.
He got respect in his hood.
Yo, come here, bro.
Like the all these ones.
Nah, bro, you're about to be in one.
Oh,
say what do.
What do?
How are ya? Hey. What do, brother? Hey. Good, brother, good. This here behind me is a youth.
What do? What to? That's what y'all saying?
Center. The factory. It's good youth center for all the kids around Waterloo. Actually, a really do something youth center. It's good. It's good. Now we're getting into the worst part.
Okay.
That we've been out of everywhere we've walked so far. This is why I left this to last. This part of Waterloo, compared to that Surrey Hills and that Redfern part, in my opinion, is the worst. Go on.
Oh my god, it's my last day in Sydney and all I've wanted to do is meet you for weeks.
Oh, no way.
It's sweet. Holiday video, it's fucking sick. Can I grab a photo?
Yeah, go.
Legend.
All good.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, they're screaming.
That gotta feel great. I ain't even gonna lie. It's an amazing feeling.
See what I was saying here, the signs about the evictions that are happening everywhere we've walked. I told you we may come upon some signs. Yeah.
No evictions of housing.
No eviction for housing tenants. Go on. Now I'll show you around the flats of the flats. This bit.
Never mind, y'all got more cars here than they do in the UK. Everything is small in the UK. Y'all got some big cars here.
Particular spot that we are is the most dense housing that you can get. And I've been to Melbourne and I've seen them flats and they're scattered through the city, but there is not a place that is so many in one place as Waterloo. Go on.
In the hood, bro. In the hood.
Shit, bro. I'm gonna stroll.
Up and bar.
Go on.
You that,
Bro.
This is a normal outfit in Sydney, Australia? I can see his pocket. That's his pocket right here. And then up here is the jean. And sandals is insane.
I'm gonna stroll.
Up and bar.
Go.
You that,
I'm gonna make the caption Ilche lad.
Later. Anyway, let's continue.
Wow, that's crazy. I wonder how long it took to edit this video.
Last year?
Probably took like 50 million hours to edit this video. He probably has an editor though.
Don't kill me. As you can see around here, it's just flats on flats. It's where all the Waterloo boys live, in amongst all these flats here. We're coming up when we get down here though, turn right up here, and we're coming to the major projects of these areas, or the major projects of the inner city. This, from my experience back in the days, apart from that one place that doesn't exist anymore, the block of Redfern, which was the worst of the worst. This where I'm walking now, if we're going back to early 2000s, was at
you can't even do this in Chicago, the city of Chicago. Like walk around with a camera in the hood, like somebody gonna get on you. Even if you're from there, they want that camera.
The worst. This place was chaos and very dangerous. Dangerous. Not just look bad like some places, but dangerous.
I'm not saying that it's still not, like that, but we got a bike lane?
Some of these flats looks like, this looks like an empty.
You gonna try to walk in there?
It doesn't look too bad in these ones.
In and out. It's looking real. They're gonna tear these down. They got to be something.
There used to be a pub right in the middle of Waterloo called the Duke of Wellington. Can't tell you.
I'm pretty sure there used to be a lot of fights and shootouts and stabbings at it.
Why that closed down? Just got out of jail once and it didn't exist. That was the spot though. The spot. Not a spot for me, I don't drink. But I just remember a lot of people being there and it was the spot. It's not my spot. My spot was a prison cell, unfortunately. It was a prison cell, unfortunately.
Yeah, this how you know where you at right here. When you see random shopping carts and no grocery stores around. Oh yeah, you in the hood, buddy. You there.
I actually haven't walked through these flats for a good 10, 12 years. Let's see how different they are myself.
Looking nicely manicured.
Oh wow. The backs of some of their houses here. WLC, Waterloo crew. I know him, Buddy B, Buddy Brindle. 1217's the postcode. Oh wow. I can't tell if someone actually lives in there. I thought it was empty, but then there's clothes in there. Well, the locks still work. It seems like
Probably look like a lot of people be squatting or something.
an abandoned building, but there's like clothes and mattresses in windows. This one's got a tent in it, look. I don't know if you can see that. They've made a tent.
People squatting. They gotta be squatting.
Sleeping bag on the floor. The windows are locked. They're sleeping in tents inside.
Ain't no heat.
Look at these tiny little houses, bro. Legit like little one-bedroom sitters. This one's sort of taken care of. Look, they own a scooter. He's busted me. Hey, mate, he busted me real. Hey, bro, hey, doing, bro? Sorry, bro. I'm trying to film the backyard. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, no way. What are you doing? It's one of the boys. Bro, I'm trying to film like the back of flats around here. I thought, bang, I got busted by someone that lives here. It pops out, it's one of the boys, Tone. What are you doing, Adlai? I haven't seen you for ages. It's one of the boys, bro. I've known him for how long, about 25 years. How you been, my bro? Been all right? Yeah, cuz. I'm just getting around doing a little exploration. Yeah, it's a GoPro, bro. Yeah, it's one of the newest ones.
Whoa, GoPro 4.
Yeah, DJI Action 4.
I don't know why that's funny to me. Bro looking at that like he ain't never seen technology.
Is it waterproof?
Yeah. Hey?
Waterproof?
Yeah, full waterproof. Yeah. Later, my bro. I just take it.
Like, can I touch it? No.
I just take it with me travel, bro, because I'm gonna go and I've got this little show going on. I'm gonna go around the whole world, go into all the hoods, do a little walkthrough and show the real side of life. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. So you're part of the first show, my bro. What's your name, bro? Augie. All right, my bro. Later. Hey, bye.
Yeah, my mum just died, eh? Died last night, but
Bless you, brother. Sorry to hear that, bro.
they gave her a shot of gear. I'm telling you now.
Oh, that's it. They're investigating your mum's death.
Bro, someone gave her a shot of gear. My brother, all my family gave me going to kill him.
Fair income.
Yeah, but we know there's a girl there, one girl, and there's another girl.
Yep.
And it's another bloke we don't know. My cousin walking around. He doesn't know anything.
Yep.
So he's gonna do that.
Man, we nosy as hell.
Yeah. You gotta find out, bro.
So we're gonna walk around, kill him, bro.
Sorry to hear about that, my bro.
That's why I'm around this area, you know?
Yeah. All right, bros. I don't know if he's got that. I told you. You thought I'm down here telling lies. That lad, I feel like I know him. Or maybe I know him through jail. I don't know his name, but I feel like I've been in his presence before. His mum died last night. He's saying there that she overdosed. Somebody gave her heroin. Someone gave her a shot, injected her with heroin, and he's trying to find out who done it, and they're going to war. And can you see how?
What happened to the camera?
If I can walk through here with a camera, film in the backyard, and one of the boys pops out, that little place is probably like a little, I won't say it, but yeah, it's probably a place that they, you know, they kick back and do their thing. Just randomly come across stories like that of people whose mothers were injected and overdosed, and it's day-to-day life here. You see, he's just walking around, and the other lad is just like, oh, bruh, no way. Yeah, let's go find them. Like, it's just day to day. And this is 2023. Can you picture this place in 1998 or 2002? All that aside, we are smack bang in the center of the biggest projects. This is the center of Waterloo now. This is it. That's why I left this for last.
Save time and money.
Not gonna lie, it looks calm. Not saying that, you know, it ain't what it is, but they got the basketball court. See, certain places in Chicago or New York, maybe. Nah, not New York, but with Chicago, they taking basketball rims down because it's attracting a certain crowd that they don't want to be around. They don't want
What you doing, mate? How are ya?
Oh yeah, I watch you all the time, bro, on the stream.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro. How you been?
Yeah, I'm been good. I've been good, bro.
Yeah, I only just got here from down the south coast.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Yeah, mad. Just doing a little vlog, bro.
This is my homeboy here.
Hey, no mate, how are ya?
He's from Canberra too.
Yeah. What he's doing down here?
Nah, I just come down here to visit family and that.
Yeah, hectic.
He set a good
example, bro.
Example, yeah.
Thank you, eh?
Yeah.
Later, bro. Later.
He like,
hey.
Alright, I hadn't heard enough.
Hey, what are you doing? This is like my best mate, my childhood best mate, Colombia. Remember I used to do ghost hunts? What are you doing, Abu Hamzi? I just give him random Muslim names, I don't know why. Your dog's going crazy. Hey. Yeah, doing? Yeah, good. Just walking around doing a vlog. Bro, been pacing. Been from Surrey Hills. I took him through Northcote, around Moorhead Street, around all the flats, and back of Waterloo. Got some mad stuff. Yeah, just mad yarns, this and that.
Pold's Corner and that?
Pold's Corner.
Yeah, Mickey.
What are you doing? Talk to him, bro.
How are you?
What's your name?
Colombia.
Where are you from?
Waterloo.
Where are we?
Waterloo.
Smack bang?
Yeah.
How long you lived here? Whole life?
Years.
37. How old are you?
Born and raised. 37.
37, that's it.
1986.
What's it like around here? But I give him a yarn. It's gotten better, gotten worse.
To be honest with you, from a person that's born and raised from here,
yep,
it's changed for the better.
Yep.
But not in the sense of the hood. You know what I mean? Like it's cleaned up. It's turned into sort of Paddington. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Houses are getting bought up.
Look what we just walked through, right? Look what we've just walked through. All the yarns we had, what I showed you. And he's calling it Paddington. What Paddington is in Sydney is like a really rich, nice area. One of the nicest areas. So he's referring to everything you just seen to as Paddington. So you can imagine what it used to be like.
Yeah, exactly right.
True or not?
Mate, back in the day, it was never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. Whether it was cop chases, boys punching on one-on-ones, families against the...
That's how it is though, man. Today's hoods will never be like yesterday's. It will never be like that again.
Each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We never called the ungies.
Yep.
Mate, it was never a dull moment. Just walk out the front.
I was telling them how just up behind us.
You know why? Because there's no need to keep whatever you're doing in the hood no more. You can go enterprise with it and take it out and make more money. So that's why a lot of stuff ain't in the hood no more, where it used to only be in the hood.
We were there every day at Chung's house. That was our spot.
Yeah.
Me, him, Chung, and two of the boys that are dead now. That was our spot up there every day. You know, doing our thing, flying around, stolen motorbikes and little things in our pockets, this, that.
Walking around Fox Studios. Hey.
Hey, what are you doing anyway? Going for a walk? We'll cruise up. Yeah, come. Can I get in these flats?
These ones here?
Yeah, any of them?
Yeah, I think I know the second here.
See if I can get in, bro. I want to have, before we finish, I want to have a little look in the flats around here.
Yeah. Well, I should have brought a flathead screwdriver. I'll get you in there.
Yeah. Oh, and the big ones?
Yeah, 100%.
The tall ones, see the tall ones here? See the two skinny tall ones behind us? They're like the luxury ones. Look how high they are. They're like the Twin Towers. Oh, we call them the Twin Towers, but look how high they are. Look how high them suckers are. They got views, if you're on the opposite side of us, so over on that side, the entire city. Everything as far as the eye can see.
Penthouse views then.
Penthouse views?
They go high.
I know. Because these ones are what?
18?
Yeah, so what are they? Like 20 something?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Running through these buildings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before, there was no security guards, so you could run through them.
Yeah. Oh, before the security guards? Yeah, I know.
And then there was codes that you could...
When you was younger out here, it was more lit.
Press and they automatically open.
I was telling them before the securities carry on a bit.
Yeah.
These ones have got security, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got signed in and all.
Oh, no way, he buzzed you in by knocking?
Yeah.
No. So these ones, all you got to do is knock and they let you in.
What's going on, brother? Long time no see, you good? You been alright? I'm just filming just around here with my brother. Can you just let us through, sweet ass? No, we're just walking through, just going up to a mate's house and then just walking back down.
Just a little, for Instagram. Nice girls on there? Alright. What door do they live in? Where do I knock? Every door. It's a good one in this building. Mad.
One day I was walking through work and I used to get on through here.
Yep.
And some, like, I'm not going to say the nationality, but some lad was bridging up to him.
Yep.
And he was going on with it and he didn't want to lose his job or
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
The dogs. Oh yeah, he was trying to punch on with him. He helped him out.
You know what I mean? And he was like, the bloke was off his head, he was drunk.
Yeah.
And then I stepped in sort of a thing and I had a one-on-one with the bloke.
Yeah.
And then when the coppers come, he told me to leg it and he didn't give my name or anything.
Oh, that bloke there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the security guard's mad, he's saying.
So we'll walk back down and I go, oh, what happened to that lad? And I'll tell him to retell the story. I forgot about it. He was bridging up to him, and then ever since then he always lets me through.
Yeah.
I don't have to sign my hand now.
That's where you came from? Yeah, that's where I came from. Butts over there.
Oh yeah, but the boy he's out here on a hood excursion. It's a big.
Yeah, but I've been walking I've been going since Central Station.
I had the youngins walking past my house. Where's Spenny? Where's Spenny? I seen him walking around. I go, yeah, he's gone.
They were looking for me.
Guys, I get the alert straight away.
I showed them the view. Have you been, Northcott up Surrey's? Have you seen the view off the back of them?
I haven't been there for a while.
Wow.
Yeah?
Like, No, not facing the east, facing the city, because it's further in the city.
Yeah.
Cuz it's like the buildings are straight in front of you. It's the craziest. I was up there, but I'm scared of heights, so I didn't. Anyway, we'll have a suss of these corridors. This is what the corridors are like in these buildings. The laundry's locked.
Not doing laundry in there. No, I'm going to a laundromat. Don't trust it.
Look at the washing machine.
Right, all the power, because people use each other's power and that. It's a full system.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's been ruined ever since.
No way.
Even at, like across the road, one of the younger girls,
Yeah,
Clara.
yeah.
Guys, all of her things, she's only got keys, everything.
Oh really?
People from other floors try to use her washing machine because they don't have washing machines.
Oh, I did see it. Yeah. Everything's on lock here. Everything's on lock. Alright, we'll cruise. He's having a yarn, don't worry about it, it's all good. We'll go this way. Every one of the projects has their own name. Daniel Slander, Joseph Banks, James Cook, Daniel Slander, James Cook, behind this one that way, Joseph Banks. What's that one down there near the corner? I never knew the name of that one, I don't know why. A weird name? Yeah. For some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just we've never known anyone that's lived in it. I've never known the name of that one.
Dog moving crazy.
I hardly go to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was always these.
Yeah, I can't even think.
Another random shopping cart, tall tale signs of the hood.
Think of these ones in that one, that's Meva. It's named after all like mayors. Yeah, they're like early settlers, like something like that. Mayors, yeah, maybe. That's pretty much a full walkthrough. There's a lot of spots like 20 years ago. If we had continued, how we walked through these down there and we sort of came back.
Interested to see 20 years ago. I mean, somebody got some footage. We'll do a documentary one day about how it was back in the day, man. But Spanian, the hood vlog connoisseur of the world. TLL, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your posts and go.